Okay, now let's do a quick lesson on a squared plus b squared is equal to c squared, or Pythagorean theorem. So, let's just look at this triangle. All triangles have three sides. This a squared plus b squared is equal to c squared can only be used when it's a right triangle. Because all right triangles use value, or c in this case. Are these two sides, A and B, they're called the legs of the triangle, very commonly known as legs. Essentially, if we were to travel the distance of A just going southbound, and then traveling the distance of B just going eastbound, if we were to square these two distances and proceed to square root them, we will get the exact distance. We get the exact distance of C, or the length of C. And this will always work. Let's just say if A is equal to 5 and B is equal to, I don't know, let's say 12 in this case. You know, 5 squared plus 12 squared is going to be equal to c squared. No, why don't I just put a little 5 right here and a 12 right here, just so we know that's A and B. We now need to calculate the direct distance, or the hypotenuse. So what we can say is we can go to our calculator, clear it out. We can say 5 squared, we get 25, plus 12 squared is equal to 144. We will proceed to press the equal sign. We have 169. So a squared plus b squared is equal to 169. Let's get my pencil. So 169 is equal to c squared. But we don't want to know the value of c squared, we want to know c by itself. So what we need to do is get the square root of 169. The square root of c squared, well, that's just c. But now to get the square root of 169, all we have to do is press this one button right here. We get 13. 13 for your value of c. Go. $13 for the value of c. So with 13 for the value of c, we'll say if we started right here on, let me change the color real quick. If we started right here and we want to travel all the way here, knowing that it's 5 south and 12 towards the east, we do have the second option, just traveling directly to C of 13 units. That is all we have to do. But let's just say if we only have, let me make a quick triangle. Let's say we have 20 right here for our direct distance, and we only know one of these legs. Let's say 4. We do know that a squared plus b squared is equal to c squared. Let's label these A, B, C. C will always refer to as the one directly across from the hypotenuse. 4 squared plus b squared is equal to c squared. B is our unknown value, so we want to get it all by itself. We can do this by subtracting 4 squared from both sides of the equation. So b squared will be equal to c squared minus 4 squared. And here's the quick thing. We know our value for c, so let's just put it in. 20 squared minus 4 squared is equal to b squared. Let's put this into a calculator and find out our values. $20 squared, we have 400, minus 4 squared, that's a value of 16. We proceed to press the equal button to find the total of that value. We get 384 is equal to b squared. B squared is equal to 384 of a value. But as I said earlier, we only care about b, so we're going to get the square root of both sides. To get a square root of both sides, all we have to do is press this little button, and we will get 19.59591794. I mean, we're surveyors, we got our actual values and we got our approximate values. There's exact and then there's precision and accuracy. We could probably just get away with saying 19 point. You could probably get away with saying 19.60 feet as an approximate, but the actual value would be the whole 19.59591794. It just depends on when you can round and when you cannot. You can use these two equations for all your right triangle needs.